What's up, gamers? We are back with a new video, and I haven't did one of these videos in a long time. We're going to be talking about we're going to be doing an information video talking about something that I'm kind of excited for and kind of not excited for, and that is the Steam Machine, y'all. Everybody has already been talking about this thing like freaking crazy, man. I'm at the point now where I'm seeing a lot of different things on it. We're gonna look at this video. I'm gonna look at the main page for it because I haven't done too much research on it. I've just been seeing people's videos about it, and then I want to look at somebody built a machine that's equivalent to what they're gonna put in the Steam Machine. I don't know, the biggest thing, of course, right, is the price, right? But let's go over it and see what they talk. Because yeah, dude, it's the biggest thing about this is just that, like, I'll tell you this much. Anytime I can have my Steam games anywhere. We got the Steam Deck, right? I got my PC. Those are my two only outlets that are really actually playing my Steam games, right? I would like a smaller device to where I can put in my bedroom, anywhere I can just play my game, or when I'm traveling, I can take it with me and hook it up to hook it up into the hotel room that I'm staying in to play some games while I'm away. Of course, I mean, does that kind of defeat the purpose of taking a Steam Deck? Maybe, but if I want the game to look good, because I mean, the Steam Deck can't play everything. So, and then it definitely can't play everything on decent performance. So that's one thing to think about. You know, most of the time I play like my indie games, but sometimes I want to play like one of my big title games while I'm on vacation, when I'm taking like a breather from just my actual vacation. So, cause me, I stay up at night, like when I'm taking vacation. So, but anyway, back to this. So, the Steam, what is it called? The Steam Machine. They are really tight-lipped about the price for this thing. I have been seeing different prices for this. Your Steam library and many more places, which is cool. That's probably the biggest selling point for this thing. They saying it's like a PC. I heard that you can customize it to where, cause it's pretty much a PC, right? Let's see, that's the biggest thing right here. With over 6 times the horsepower of Steam Deck, Steam Machine has the power to play your whole Steam library, including your favorite AAA titles. Just sign in with your Steam account, and your entire library is there. Okay. That's the biggest thing. Core features that define a small form factor. Yeah. It's got Steam OS, cool and quiet, hide under the banana. It's powerful PC game packed into a roughly 6-inch device. Cool and quiet. Steam Machine keeps cool. I/O for days. So you can so it's got a 2.0 and a display. Oh, it's got a display port. That's interesting. To plug into like a monitor or something. It got Wi-Fi. The storage thing, that's a big difference between storage. 2 terabyte and 512 gigabytes. That's a big difference. 4K gaming at 60 FPS with FSR. That depends on the game, of course. So we don't know how games can run on this thing. I see you can customize the front of it too, which is actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna customize where I can have like something digital on the front of it. That would be kind of cool. There's an LED strip, y'all. So what is this? What they showing here? So is he using it as a PC? Yeah, because that looks like Linux there. That's Linux. Ooh, my sinuses. So that's cool. Yeah, and it's a PC. Yes, Steam Machine is optimized for gaming, but it's still your PC. Install your own apps or even another operating system. Who are we to tell you how to use the computer? This thing is not, yeah, so everybody was saying like 400, and then I've been hearing the speculation that Nah, this thing's not gonna be 400, and it's mainly because of this right here. Mainly because of this. The VRAM in there is 8 GB RAMs. Maybe if they wouldn't like so. If the selling point wasn't this to where you can install like other operating systems and do other stuff with it, customize it and all that stuff, yeah, maybe it'll be cheaper. But the fact that they're treating it like a PC, this thing's probably gonna be about 700 bucks. If it's not 700, if it's not 600 bucks, it's definitely 700. I don't see them going to 1,000. If it's 1,000, I'm not fucking buying it. Like, I hope it's not 1,000, dude. Like, there's no way that this thing is gonna be $1,000. No way. But my estimate, I really think it's gonna be 600. I really think it'll be 600. 600 would be the sweet spot. I hope it's 600. If it's 500, that'll be cool. That'd be cool if it's 500, but I really think it's gonna be 600. 700 is looking more likely than 600, but I'm sticking with 600. I think it's gonna be that. Which that would be a decent. That'll be a decent amount for that thing. It is kind of big though. That's kind of a big cube. I like how they got like the little cube effect. I like the little cube effect too because I'm a GameCube head. So seeing it as like a little cube on your decks is pretty cool. The Steam controller, we gotta look at that. Great for streaming, so I can stream that from my dang on my Steam Deck. And I kind of want all the little Steam stuff. I'm a huge fan of Steam, man. So I would like to have all the Steam stuff. I need to look at some more videos of. They got a Steam frame too. They also announced that. The Steam controller. Look at that. Not bad design. Not a bad design at all. I see all the games they're showing here. Of course they can run Hades. Plug and play with Steam controller puck. So it comes with a puck. What does this thing attach to it magnetically? It does. It also is a charge station connecting to your controller magnetically with a satisfying click. Prefer using Bluetooth or USB? Steam controller supports those too. So that's a neat aspect of it. High definition rumble, grip gyro. So yeah, okay. Controller's cool. Controller's cool. I don't know how much the controller is. Just in case I want to get another one. But I'm assuming that you can also use other joysticks like PlayStation and the the DualSense and all that stuff with it too. So yeah, okay, cool. The Steam frame. Now this some kind of I'm not a big fan of VR, but I would like some VR. Wireless comes with lightweight VR for your Steam. I have no VR games, but I would like to get into the VR. Is the VR games inside the is it inside the machine? Designed for comfort, easy to use. Introducing foveated streaming. What that is? Optimize the detail where your eyes are looking. I don't know how to put this on with glasses. You know I'm blind. Okay. This is like a bit maybe for me still. Now that's neat. Like you can have your screen inside the whatchamacallit. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I kind of want those, man. I kind of want the frame and the Steam Cube. I'm gonna call it the Steam Cube. But let's look at some videos that's of people talking about it. Mistaken. I think they had a trailer for it. Train Daft Punk. Oh, here, this is the official hardware announcement. Did they have anybody actually like? Okay, yeah, we knew about that. Steam Machine drama. IGN did a video on it. I want to look at the announcement trailer first. Hold on, let's pause. Let's pause. Street Fighter. I want to look at the announcement trailer.
Hey everyone, this is Steam Deck. Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026. Let's start with this.
Early 2026? I wonder if it's January. Probably the same time the Steam Deck came out.
This is the new Steam controller. The new Steam controller puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with Steam Deck, we want you to be able to play any game with your Steam controller, even games never built with a controller in mind. It has all the great features from Steam Deck, like trackpads, gyro, and back buttons, all in a comfortable form factor. Its next-generation magnetic thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We've put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too, so you can enable precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb, or your pinky if you're feeling fancy. Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime. With Steam Controller, we want to make charging and wireless pairing something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with...
They made the clicking sound with it.
Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged up, snap it off again. You can play over Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller works with any device running Steam or Steam Link, whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine. Oh, this is the new Steam Machine. Steam Machine is a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package.
They don't even say console.
Games on the big screen.
They don't even say console.
Which is crazy.
They say
it's
PC.
6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck, powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR. Steam Machine runs SteamOS made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office, or wherever you play, with the rest of your PC accessories. Steam Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck, like lightning-fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage, and brings some new tricks of its own, like a customizable LED strip, which can show different system functionalities, or your own light show. Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories. Steam Machine is designed to work hand-in-hand with the Steam controller, with the low-latency, wireless connectivity of the Steam controller Puck built right in. And it's great for streaming your games to your phone, tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame. Oh, yep, this is Steam Frame.
Wait, so streaming to your phone? I didn't know you can do streaming to your phone.
Yep, this is Steam
Interesting.
Frame.
The reason that these things are so intriguing to me is because my biggest game library is on Steam. It's ridiculous, dude. I have so many games on Steam.
Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam Frame controllers, included with the headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller for responsiveness and longevity. Steam Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam controller, a great companion for playing non-VR games in the headset. To make sure streaming is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam OS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also expand your onboard storage to fit even more games with a micro SD card. Steam controller.
I wonder how much that thing is going to cost. Dude, so, dude, the Steam Frame is going to be $400, right? Steam Frame is going to be $400, I bet. Steam Machine is going to be $600. That makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. $600, $300. And this controller is going to be $70. That controller going to be $70. So 70, 600, about $400 for that that headset. They don't have an initial release date, do they?
It can be used however you'd like.
He said early 2026.
Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience and what we've wanted ourselves as gamers. Powerful PC gaming in an open ecosystem, giving you more ways to enjoy the games you love and discover new ones. Steam Controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame are all shipping in early 2026.
No data.
Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
Interesting. Oh man, I'm super curious to how it's going to be with the. I'm super curious about this price for sure. Super curious about the price. Now like I said, I don't know. I really don't think they care how many or what people that they're reaching out to. Obviously, I wonder who the target demographic is for this thing, because obviously it's people that own Steam or who uses. The main target audience, I think, is for people who have a huge Steam library, right? That's got to be the main target audience, because as far as people who have consoles, they're not gonna want this, especially if the price of it is higher than the consoles themselves. So they're not gonna want it, especially if they don't be on Steam. Especially if they don't have a Steam library. So mainly the people who may end up buying this thing are people who have a huge Steam library, like myself, because it's just a stronger, more compact form factor to take with me. Now I don't know if I have that, would I need to get a damn Steam Deck 2? It really just depends. It really depends, man. If I get the Steam Machine, how much is the Steam Machine gonna be comparable to the Steam Deck 2? As far as strength wise, I'm curious. I'm curious about the Steam Deck 2. That's way down in the future, man. But as far as the Steam Machine goes, I kind of like the idea of actually having a more compact device or a PC, because they are not calling this thing a console. They are saying PC. They keep alliterating that it's a PC. This is not a console. So to have something that's more compact that I can take with me to different places, to a house or something like that, to hey, y'all want to play some Tekken? I got my Steam, we could hook up the Steam thing, because it's like this tall. It's like this tall and like that wide. It's like a little cube that I can easily take with me, with opposed to taking my whole fucking PC. You know what I mean? So, and compared to that, I'm interested. I would like to have. I like more ways that I can take my games everywhere to play with people and stuff like that. To where when I travel, that I can't play my game at all. I'm I can't play my game, man. So, because even like I said, with the Steam Deck, yeah, you can take the Steam Deck anywhere. But the thing about the Steam Deck is just that some games do not run well on it. I mean, it's a handheld. Not a lot of games are not gonna run on it. So it also depends on how this thing runs. If it can run most games at 60 frames with like decent graphics, hey, I'm all for it, man. Like from most of my game library, most of the games I play, I don't play really. I mean, most of the games, some games I play are demanding, like you guys know. But I mean, most of the games I play, that thing can probably run it at 60 frames, at least 1440p. 1440p, 60 frames. Steam Deck can't even do that. Steam Deck can't even run like what game I was playing. Like it barely. Tekken looks so ugly on there, but I use it to train and shit when when I'm working or between jobs and stuff like that. So like Steam Deck is handy, but compared to this thing, I think I would really enjoy it. But the prices, everybody's talking about these prices. The main thing people gotta understand is that this thing is like everybody keeps saying console. This ain't no fucking console, man. It's not a console. It's just a little mini PC. It's like a mini PC, dude. A mini PC. But I am curious to see how the hardware runs on it. They have done IGN done some videos on it. Let me see IGN's video. Cause they did a hands-on on it. Here we go.
Black Friday savings are at Best Buy.
Steam machines are back for the first time since Valve teamed up with manufacturers like Alienware and Lenovo back in the 2010s. But while those original console PC hybrids failed because the software wasn't quite there yet and there was a lack of appetite for it, 2022 Steam Deck has paved the way for the Steam machine's return. This time around, instead of partnering with outside manufacturers, Valve is building and releasing a singular Steam machine with the goal of being able to run all current PC games. Let's jump into some of the technical stuff. Valve is aiming for any game available on Steam to run at 4K with upscaling techniques such as FSR. The secret behind
any game
is an AMD RDNA 3 GPU with power roughly equivalent to an RTX 4060
okay.
7600 mobile graphics card.
Is that a lot?
That might be disappointing to anyone looking to max out everything at high resolutions.
You're not gonna be able to do
have plenty of power while still being relatively affordable, we assume. Now, Valve hasn't announced anything on price yet, so we spent a day at Valve playing around with it. And while we haven't had the chance to run the usual gamut of gaming benchmarks, it looks like the new Steam machine might be a serious contender for your living space.
And that's the big thing, right?
On the surface, the Steam machine seems a lot like the old Steam machine. They're both gaming PCs with a modest spec and meant to run games on Valve's own Linux-based SteamOS. But while the originals had trouble selling, mostly due to the high prices and a lack of
I remember those.
at the time, SteamOS has changed a lot over the last decade. The biggest part of that is Proton, Valve's compatibility layer that essentially translates Windows games to Linux, allowing you to play most of Steam's vast catalog of games on SteamOS, even if they don't officially support Linux. Anyone who's used the Steam Deck over the last few years will know that most games run seamlessly through SteamOS, sometimes even with performance that exceeds the equivalent Windows 11 machines, as we saw with the SteamOS version of the Lenovo Legion S. There are a few exceptions, notably some online multiplayer games with anti-cheat software that doesn't play nice with SteamOS, like Battlefield 6 and Destiny 2. But for the most part, if it's on Steam, it'll run on SteamOS. Valve let us play a variety of games on the new Steam machine, and it ran everything from Cyberpunk 2077 to Silent Hill F to Metal Gear Solid Delta without any major issues. It just took some configuring to find the right graphics settings to balance performance.
Oh, now that is gonna be an issue. The fact that they just one thing that they should have did is that what that machine should have done, implemented some type of AI tech. Of course, I know people hate saying the word AI, but it's some type of AI tech where that Steam machine can already configure those games to run the games best without having to go and configure shit. That there would have sold this thing more as a console. Because like who wants to start up a game and configure that shit to run best on the fucking on the Steam machine. So that also plays more into effect of they want you to configure the games yourselves to best run it as it is a fucking PC. So I really felt like this thing would have been so fucking sick if you could just turn on the game and it automatically configures the fucking game to where it runs best on the Steam machine. They probably need to do that. Kind of like what they do with Steam. Steam Deck does it to a certain degree with certain games. Like they have the Steam compatibility thing on there. Once you start some Steam games, it automatically configures the game to run for Steam Deck because they like, oh, you're running on Steam Deck. It configures the game to whatever graphics and all that shit to make it run best on the Steam Deck. They need to do the same thing with the Steam machine as well.
Valve is also taking the Steam Deck verified program and duplicating it
Oh.
Steam machine. Soon there will be 3 different verification methods, one each for the Steam Deck, Steam machine,
and Steam frame,
which is Valve's new VR headset. Because the hardware isn't actually out yet, we're not sure how widespread this will be, but if Deck Verified is anything to go off of, you can expect a concerted effort.
We'll see. We'll see how they handle that.
Might be a gaming PC, but it doesn't really look like one. It's a tiny black box with a slim RGB light bar across the front.
I like the design.
That it's on.
I like the cube design.
I mean, the PC is a cube that measures roughly 6-7 inches on each side and appears less than half the size of an Xbox Series X. It's actually closer to the size of a gaming cube. The front panel is magnetic too and can be swapped out to customize the way the console looks. When we were at Valve, we saw a number of custom designs already. Valve hasn't confirmed whether or not it will be selling alternative front panels.
That's a boring one.
They released the 3D printed files so you can make your own, and you can expect third parties to hop on as well. Because this is ostensibly a desktop PC, there's a wealth of ports. On the front, you got 2 USB-A ports right there, and a micro SD slot if you want to expand your storage. And on the back, you get DisplayPort, HDMI 2.0, 2 extra USB-A ports, and a USB-C port.
Okay, USB-C.
Power connector. And Valve did open up the Steam machine itself, so we can get a brief look.
Whoa, is that the heatsink? God damn.
The bulk of the space is taken up by a giant heatsink, which has an
God damn.
that sucks air through the front and bottom of the
So that's why it's cool.
expels it through the rear to keep the device operating at a cool temperature. It's a bold design, especially considering that the Steam machine's GPU is operating with a TDP of 110 to 130 watts. We'll have to wait and see how its terminals handle load when we get the system for review later next year. The bottom of the Steam machine houses the SSD, which will come in either a 512GB or 2TB NVMe 2230 drive, depending on which version you buy. You can replace it, and unlike the Steam Deck, the SSD slot has space for a full-sized NVMe 2280 drive, which are both more affordable and easier to find. Don't get too hopeful about upgrading the device beyond the storage, though. The rest of the components are soldered on and will not be upgradable. The new Steam machine is one spec. That's a little disappointing, especially given Valve's history of letting its users do what they want with the hardware. However, this is how you get such a tight form factor like this. Given the Steam machine's console-like qualities, it will likely appeal to most people who just want a plug-and-play gaming device. For them, I suspect the lack of upgradability will be a non-issue, at least until it starts showing its age years down the line. The Steam machine will also be available with the new Steam controller, or without it. Whether or not you get the Steam machine bundled with it,
And it's gonna start showing its age fast. The way these games are updating, dude, technology is going fast. We'll see how far games go, period, though, because games are looking crazy now, but gameplay is liking.
and a TDP between 110 and 130 watts, which would place it roughly around a mobile RX 7600. And this is paired with a 6-core Zen 4 CPU with a TDP of around 30 watts. But despite the modest specs, the Steam machine seems to be a capable gaming PC. We played Cyberpunk 2077 at 4K with ultra preset settings and FSR set to performance, and the action stayed playable. We even went into the settings menu and turned on ray tracing, and performance seemed to stay solid. Although we didn't have a frame counter up for Cyberpunk, I did get granular with Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Look like third.
Being an Unreal Engine 5 game, mileage will vary, but I found a good middle ground with 1440p, balanced FSR, and high-quality settings, and getting 60 FPS at times, and dipping to around the 40s at others. was slightly different with Silent Hill F. After a lengthy process of installing the shaders, something every game seems to need to do these days, it defaulted to ultra settings at 4K with TSR, or temporal super resolution, instead of AMD's FSR. At these settings, Silent Hill struggled, chugging along at what seemed to be 15 to 20 FPS. Exactly what I'd call playable. After adjusting the settings down to medium at 1440p with FSR enabled, things felt much better, but this just highlights that the Steam Machine is still a gaming PC at the end of the day, for better and worse. Tweaking settings to optimize performance is a time-honored tradition among PC gamers, but again, might be less appealing to people who just want to plug-and-play gaming experience.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
It intends for the Steam Machine to be able to play all current games at 4K with FSR upscaling, but there are going to be plenty of games, especially ones running on Unreal Engine 5, where you'll have to lower settings to get it running at a smooth frame rate.
Yep.
If anything, it has us eager to benchmark it to see exactly what it'll be capable of. The compromises you'll have to make on quality settings will vary between games, but it appears things will at least run. It's likely that over time developers will be able to sense the Steam Machine's hardware and account for appropriate presets. After all, many games do that already with the Steam Deck, and hopefully the Steam Machine gets the same treatment. If it does though, this thing could be a serious contender in the next generation of consoles, especially as the next Xbox looks increasingly PC.
Yeah. We'll see how the next Xbox does. I gotta play this. We gotta play that, man. I'm a what you call it fan. I'm a what you call it fan.
According to Valve, about 20% of its Steam Deck users use the official dock to connect their handheld to the TV. That might not seem like a lot, but given that Valve has shipped millions of Steam Decks, a first-generation product, mind you, 20% is not an insignificant number of people. However, there are limitations to running a Steam Deck on a TV. Chief among them is performance.
Yeah.
While the Steam Deck is powerful enough for running recent games on its AMOLED display, it can't really handle higher resolutions very well, especially when you're connected to a 4K TV. The Steam Machine then is the answer. This is a living room gaming PC that should be able to play most games at 4K, assuming you're okay with upscaling from like 1080p or 1440p for more demanding stuff, which is increasingly common in the PC gaming space anyway. And while the Steam Machine will have to contend with similarly spec'd gaming PCs that can be upgraded, this isn't really intended for the do-it-yourself hardware enthusiast. Rather, this feels more like a PC for console gamers. You know, people who didn't play games on PC until the Steam Deck hit the market, or those who just want simplicity. It runs the same operating system and has the same library, only it'll be able to play games at much higher settings. Valve claims the Steam Machine is up to 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck, so it should avoid situations like Baldur's Gate 3, where the second you load into Act 3 on the handheld, your frame rate slows to a crawl. So if the Steam Deck made you flirt with the idea of PC gaming, the Steam Machine looks like it'll be the next logical step for you, especially as games get increasingly more demanding. For everyone else who already has a gaming PC, at least Steam as a platform is evolving.
Yeah.
It's impossible to talk about PC hardware in 2025 without bringing up price. Devices from the Asus ROG Xbox Ally
$1,000
to the RTX 5080 back in January have all launched at significantly higher prices compared to what they would have been in previous years. Console pricing hasn't fared much better as the Switch 2 hit store shelves at $150 more than its predecessor, while the PS5 and Xbox Series X have both faced price hikes within the last year. Valve hasn't shared pricing.
$549, so it's got to be $600.
Competitively priced with similarly spec'd gaming PCs.
$600.
That this is running a last generation GPU and processor, it could mean that pricing might end up being relatively reasonable, but we just won't know until Valve decides to share more. And we'll definitely cover that when the time.
If it's going off last gen hardware, this is gonna be $600.
Under $1,000, hopefully. If it wants to compete with Xboxes and PlayStation space in the living room, it'll have to.
Yep, it ain't gonna be no $1,000.
For more on what Valve has cooking up in the hardware space, be sure to check out our hands-on previews of the new Steam controller.
It's not gonna be $1,000, guaranteed. Guaranteed, it's not gonna be $1,000, but it will be $600. I don't think it's gonna be $700 either. $700 will be, man. $700 will be, I don't know, bruh. $700 will be some bullshit, but yeah, I do see $600 though. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, the only way that I'll buy this thing if it is 600 or lower. I'm not buying it at 700. Well, shit, man. I will buy it at 700, but I won't be happy about it. All right, let's see, guys. We'll see when it comes out. We'll see what they all play into the effect of this thing. But we just gonna have to wait and see, man. Let me know if y'all getting the Steam machine, or if y'all thinking about getting it. And if you do, or if you are thinking about getting it, do you own a PC, or are you just a console gamer? All right, y'all. That's it for this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.